Hey, good morning. All right, so what do you do when a squatter is in your RV? You have to go through the long, arduous process of the civil system and to get the constables to get these people out of here. So that's what we're over here this morning, taking repossession of an RV. We have constables over here. We're just waiting until 9 o'clock to writ specific. Got our RV over here. Right there, we're gonna walk into it. We don't know what we're walking into, but this is what we have going on today. Yeah, sometimes people think that they're entitled to just continue living for free inside of somewhere, and so that's what we're working on today. We'll get the assessment here in a little bit. All right, we have the moment of truth now. We are all loaded up, about to go over here. We've got constables on board. We're going over here to the squad. See what we got going on. We were asked to be here with the constables, so that's what we are doing. And so we're coming over here. Constables asked for us to be here with them, show up, and here we are.
He's going to read the law to him now.
Yeah, so this squatter has been decided that since he stayed here for a couple of days in here with somebody that he can live here. So there's been a process trying to get him out of here, civil matter. So the writ has actually been issued. Today is the day, 9 o'clock in the morning. He's over here arguing that he still has 24 more hours. That's kind of where we're at right now.
You ever need a good lawyer, he's the one. Legally, huh? I hope they take his ass to jail. It'll be the best thing that ever happens to him. In the name of Jesus, please let him go to jail. And let great things happen there for him.
Right now, squatter's saying that he has rights to his trailer because he stayed here. That's what he's arguing with the constables about.
Getting paid a damn dime for nothing.
Yeah, so just doing doing the thing now.
Hi. Good, how are you?
All right, so situation is gentleman's claiming he has rights to this trailer when he doesn't. He's not aware on the owner's deal on it. They've already got the writ. The owner has proven it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 constables here right now. They're just double checking all the paperwork to make sure that they got what they need to. So they're just going through all the legalities of it right now. We'll see how this shakes out. I just want to get an RV and assess it. That's all I'm trying to do. No, so the whole game plan today is to get it basically assess this RV, get it road ready, get the slide outs in, see what we need to do, check the hydraulic system on it, make sure jacks all work, pull slide outs in, disconnect the water, disconnect the sewer. But I don't know if you notice all those buckets. That is all human waste sitting there just lined up, because apparently there's an issue with the septic system on this trailer that quit working. So gentleman is just doing what he's been doing. So that's the whole point of it. So this was a 2022 Sierra. So pretty nice unit from the outside, but we don't know what it looks like on the inside.
Okay. So what I'm thinking, I'm just gonna go where my landlord's gone to work. I'll just go over there and come in.
Is there a dumpster there?
No, off the we just pull off the 9-way, and then you can dump it in the septic.
Okay. That's wonderful.
So that's my
Okay.
rather than
Trying to
get
explain
caught
his
or get in
case.
trouble and
Great idea.
save us all of it, I ain't gonna be
From the talks from the neighbors, this gentleman has actually destroyed the inside of this, been seen hauling out interior parts to this trailer. We don't know, and this is all hearsay stuff, so we're basically trying to, here we go.
Some sweet tomatoes.
No, Mr. Man, I'll do that for you, and I'll bring them to your
I
house.
don't really eat tomatoes.
Bucket. I'll rinse out with a bucket real good for you.
Should have asked him to get the key from him. We didn't have to even change the phone. I would change it, but
Yeah, we're still gonna change them.
huh?
We're still gonna change them. You might have another.
You know you could do that.
What?
Oh shoot.
Oh, move it around.
Yeah, I lost it
It's
now.
like it goes down. Make it lift. There you go.
Got Montgomery County constables lined up. They're doing a great job. Appreciate you, Precinct 2. We did not want an escalation in this, so this is working out pretty good. Yeah, nobody wanted an escalation out of this. We just want the gentleman to leave so where we can go in there and reclaim this fifth wheel.
Pop, pop, pop. My back.
Hey, Ray. Not even very safe, is it? Put a little curve on this side. You think so?
And that's the outcome we were hoping for right there.
There's no forgiveness. These tires.
Gentleman leaves over his own wheel.
No, it's not deep.
I don't know how deep it's at.
Yeah, you might want to have someone look at that.
They'll show you the tire for sure.
You almost already.
Yeah, almost. But try to get some more out of it.
You done used your spare, didn't you? No? If that goes over, you would think we just try it, that they should have it.
That's extra.
Yeah, have that one checked, because you never know. Get them all out, boy.
I know what they'll tell me if I have a check.
Yeah, you'll get
All right, so yeah, so to give y'all a little background history, this has been happening, going on for several months. This poor gentleman tried to help a family member out.
balance them both.
Family member took advantage of the situation, and then now here he is. getting escorted off the property by the constables. You know, things like this
You still
cost a
got
lot
that.
of money for the people that are actually the good citizens. And this shouldn't happen to anyone. This type of personality, just don't have any respect for anybody else. So, you know, it's great to help family members, but you got to be aware.
They wanted to see how long you can drag it on there.
Yeah, this gentleman was literally waiting on constables this morning. Had his speech already prepared. Constables didn't even listen to it. They didn't want to hear about it. They just like, nope. Here's a order written by the judge. So that's what they're doing right now.
Well, it needs a laugh. It's just
He walks like if
I'm
he's in
nervous.
the union.
This is an unfortunate incident.
Union people.
You know, nobody wants any of this to happen. It just kind of happens. You know.
Finally, just a slower, just a bit slower.
Stupid can you be though?
Everything could have been different work with there,
A couple days ago, I was going to get him a really nice Toyota minivan.
Really?
A nice one, and I paid him $2,500 so he could get the hell out of here and go. In fact, I'm giving him. I can't say that. I don't use that sign language anymore. I hope he goes with God's blessing. That's all I can say.
Turn this off for a minute.
once he leaves, he can't come back in.
No.
He's got a, if he does,
Yeah.
restrictions.
It'd be criminal trespassing. He comes back on the property.
Notice he has to fill it up with water.
Yep. So his
Academy drives it.
ride evidently is not dependable.
It'll get him far enough for the police to pull him off.
Take all them buckets and put them in his vehicle. That is so disgusting.
So apparently his vehicle has a coolant leak.
And I don't think he had any dollars. I don't remember. That's the only reason we can our house. They'll go crazy. You know what they won't. They're stubborn, just like me. Long time no see. I don't mind mine.
So just to put this in perspective for you, you got 4 constables, probably got something they could rather be doing. Well, finally he's leaving. And then you got this poor gentleman who owns the RV. He has to hire people to come over here, costing him money to get this dude out of his place. Plus now we get to go in and clean up after him. And so hopefully he'll be coming around here. Escort him out of this property. And he's if he gets caught back on this property, it's going to be criminal trespassing. So, once he gets completely off the property, we will do our thing. So, he's leaving. He is gone. Tail between his legs. Oh, he's stopping. He's stopping, there's no telling. Alright, here we go. Once he gets to that stop sign, we can go assess this trailer. And off he goes. Alright, that ended well. No escalation on this. So now we get to assess this trailer. Alright, now that the drama is over, let's walk in here and see what we got. First off, we requested to change door locks, so now we have the new door locks in here. So let's spin around and floor. We've got, oh my gosh. Ooh, this thing stinks. Oh. Holy crap. There's a gas mask in here. Yeah.
All we need
Oof,
to
man.
deal with is his junk.
Oh, did they get that cat?
Uh-oh.
Did you see it?
Nope. Holy crap. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna park my trailer and...
Oh, here's a cat carrier right here.
Yeah, that's the one that got bought.
Okay, I didn't put the cat in there.
Okay.
How do we even get around to that other door? Oh. Well, it's not as bad as we anticipated it's going to be, but there's going to be a lot of cleaning out in here to do.
Mr. Mike.
Oh my God. That is human waste. Oh, buckets and bags of it. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That door's locked. We can't even get to. This is all the buckets of pee and poo. Holy crap. All right, let's get these door locks changed. Woo! All right, let's get these door locks changed. All right, we got one lock change. Came back here to the second one. The second door, they unlocked it. Let me around here for you. Dude. Dude, they've been slowly bringing out bags.
You in a mask?
Bags
Hey, Captain, you in a
of
mask?
poop that's been in
You in a
bags. Holy shit.
mask? It's all of them are full of...
Yeah, this was a brand new trailer when they got it. There's poop and pee all over the door, so it's rubber glove time, brother. It's time to act like a condom and wrap it up. Woo! Just don't get it. So how, I'm cleaning it right now, but how do you pee and poo on a door, bro? Like, how? I don't know if y'all can see that, but dude, there's pee all over this door.
Not a toilet or anything working it.
Yeah, be careful who you let allow into your RV. All right, now that we have the locks changed, everything's opened up now. Gonna give y'all, let's go back through this trailer one more time, pretty close. Front cargo area, just packed to the brim with stuff. Evidently, a dude thought this was his trailer and moved all of his personal belongings in it. Let's go from the outside, then we'll go into the inside. Poop buckets, pee buckets, poop buckets, pee buckets. What is in here?
That's a bucket full of pee.
Oh, more bucket full of poop that was inside. Got another bag full of bags of poop. What's in this refrigerator?
I don't know, but it's stuff when I walk by.
Oh, Well, at least it's on. It's keeping stuff cold. Anybody need a slightly used grill? There's another one. So no. So all this wetness that's underneath this trailer, that is human waste that has been dripping and dripping and dripping from down from the belly pan somewhere that we're going to have to figure out what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, we got some issues. I don't even see the slide valves on here. Oh, there it is right there. Slide valves. Okay.
What's it look like?
Well, we're gonna have a I don't know what's going on yet, but Mike, but we got some stuff torn down here. Don't know what's going on. Need to find the slide out valve for this side. More stuff on this. All right, let's go inside.
Well, working out here if you want to. I know it's a long drive. You're welcome to spend the night here.
Yeah, more stuff, accumulation.
Everything in there. If he don't want it,
Now,
trailer goes trash.
let's go back inside. Okay, when we first did, this thing was, you couldn't barely stand at this door. Nothing, it was not aired out at all. This thing, completely back of the ground. Evidently there's linoleum's going to have to be ripped up. They're slowly, owner, he's got somebody in here. They're cleaning this thing out. My responsibility is to get this thing road ready to get it over to where his shop, to where we can get it actually in there and assesses all the damage. So, yes, that is all human waste. Yep. More stuff. I don't know what's in these bags. I can only assume what's in these bags. Holy crap. Hole in the wall. I should have worn my rubber boots and I should have my hazmat suit on this one. But, oh well. I'm going to burn my shoes. But overall, it's not as destroyed as we thought it was going to be. Oh, yep, there we go. Right back there in the back. We'll raise that. We got some holes in some doors and stuff, so we don't know until we get in here today, get this thing cleaned out, and we come in here and do a real assessment on this thing. But yeah, somebody else you allow into your property, this happens.
Right.
All right, so jacks are working on this. Slide outs, they're cleaning out the stuff on the inside to where I can see if these slide outs will slide in. Next thing, we needed some water to wash some of this stuff down. Didn't have any water, so let's spin this around. So this right here, I have hardly any water pressure, barely even coming out. I have a sneaking suspicion it says filter. Let's go test it out. Let me go turn the water off and go from there.
Well, it's just that I just didn't.
No way. I would never let him ever. And I was actually trying to find a place for him to go to. I'm like, this is the third time I've done this. He can go sleep.
Yeah.
He needs to learn unless I've given him anything. Doesn't do something again.
Yeah. For some reason, he feels entitled.
Oh, yeah.
I never understood that.
Right now, our purpose is to get this trailer out and moving.
And
I'm just gonna leave that down, put this back empty.
because I know that y'all been going
He gave us a lot of grief. I hate to say that. The only reason he gave us grief is because we actually care about him, trying to help him. All that happened, I could care less. But he can't help me about that. Another really nice new car I bought last week. Goes to the pile of junk we stored. This one bought 8 months ago when we destroyed that one. I was dumb enough to do it again, but I'm selling it. I'm not giving him nothing.
I really would
I'm gonna have to tighten that up. I can tell already. Oh, found the gasket fell out. Yep, go turn that water off, get this O-ring back on.
I had talked to him about it before, and he was saying how y'all had gotten him the Volvo and everything, and he was complaining, and I'm like, you know, there are not many uncles out there who would buy a car, okay? And you should be thankful.
So this little O-ring just fell out, that's all it is. When I pulled that out, it fell down. Should have checked it, but it didn't.
And I would hear him out here revving the car, 10, 11, just racing that motor. He was
Like I said, the whole purpose of this exercise today, he wants to get this thing out of here ASAP, get it over to the shop where we can further assess it. Yep, there's an O-ring, goes back in there.
he honestly, and I don't even know how he needs to go to
Alright, now we should have water.
yeah, he needs to go into an institution.
Yes, he does.
Because he does have problems. I mean, I heard him, you know, I visit Charlie, and of course I live like this, and I walk my dogs, I hear the fun, and I hear all this person and everything.
There we go, now we got some water pressure. That filter was clogged up, that was odd. He didn't have any water in this thing, so yeah. These cartridges pick you up some spares. It never hurts, change out. So this might be one of the problems. If you have low water pressure, check your filter. Now we can get this thing turned off. Now that we have water, now we can start cleaning some stuff, or the guys can start cleaning some stuff. But for right now, we're going to leave this out. We'll pick another one up later on. But for today, just to get this thing moved, we're going to leave this filter out of here. So appreciate it. Yeah, this one's been a kind of a doozy. Appreciate you. Well, if you ever need another idea for how to use a cooler,
Yeah, only one uses it.
Ray, what's in that, buddy?
No.
Come on, man. What's in there? You opened it.
Open it up once. I can get a good
No, I'm good. You can only imagine. Well, if you don't have a toilet, might as well use a cooler. Holy, this is, oh my gosh, this dude peed and pooed everywhere.
Give him a shot.
All right, back over here on this squatter RV. They're out trying to get this thing movable ready. Can't get the slide outs in. We just double checked everything just to make sure before we push the button. And it's kind of one of them things, somebody pushed the button and it's like, well, hang on, nothing's happening. Hang on. Let me find the hydraulics and see where we're at. And so this is why they don't have any movement. Yeah, that's the fluid level. It's not supposed to be way down there. That's basically empty. So now we have air in all of these lines that we now have to bleed out. So it's all right. It's pretty simple. It's just a slow process to bleed these out, but we'll get it. All right. The gift that keeps on giving. All right, guys, back on this hydraulic system over here. I want to show y'all something real quick, something to keep in mind. It's for every RV owner out there. All of this stuff was in this area right here. So as I went initial, I'm like, well, hang on, the fluid had to go somewhere. How did it get out of the system? So I pulled this cover off, and on the back of this cover you can plainly see where it's going. Well, then I looked up here, this fitting was wet. I have since took this off, looked in it, and nothing's fine. That's just a little push right there. So they had so much packed into this nose section that it was literally, the cover for that hydraulic system was just pushing over there, and then so no wonder all the hydraulic fluid got out of there. So even though there was some protection on it, this was pushing on that little piece right there, as you can tell, and that's how this hydraulic fluid from all this crap just being shoved in here. So for all you people out there, quit packing so much shit. All right, man, working on this trailer one at a time today, system by system. Got the water system done, black tank, gray water tank, they're clogged up somewhere, so we got the slide valves closed. We're going to cap them, roll up all the sewer line and do that. Now we got into the hydraulic system, which I think I just posted up a video about that, about some parts of it were leaking. Then we've tracked it down to, we heard a clicking noise, and battery, checked the battery, wouldn't take a charge, wouldn't do anything, so we swapped out the battery. Now we got the battery, proper fluid in the tank. All of a sudden we started rolling in, and then we had hydraulic fluid start dumping out. So we got investigation of what we got. So down here, underneath here, you see that hydraulic fluid just pouring out of that hose. Now we got to take the hose off because it's got a line, because they didn't use any grommets in any of these cutouts, and then so this line has poked a hole in itself. So that's where our hydraulic fluid, it's another part that we found out. Just one thing at a time, you know, and that's the deal about these. You fix one thing, you find something else. You fix that, you find something else, and then that's just the thing with these trailers, you know. You get one thing stabilized, something else, and then it goes on to the next weak link, and then get that stabilized, and it goes on to the next weak link. So now we got to take this hydraulic line off. There's a hydraulic shop here in Conroe, and we'll go over there to get the new, swap it out, get a new hydraulic line put on here. All right, so we're back over here on this hydraulic system. So just kind of give somebody a heads up what it entails to change these hydraulic lines out. I have to drop the whole belly pan, and manufacturers do not make this stuff very easy. So let me spin. Got to pull out the whole belly pan. You see where the leak's coming through. Hydraulic line runs back underneath there. There's no access in here underneath this floor to get to it, so we have to drop the pan to get to the hydraulic lines that are back here. And we have to fight this and pretty much take the wiring out, lower it, get it out of the way, and then they screwed this pan from the top down, so now I got to get in there and get that stuff finagled out of there. I'm good at finagling though. All right, now that we got this belly pan off, let's check. Let's go back up in here. All right, so we got this line, which is the one that's got the fray on it back here. Yeah, dang it, dang phone position. Right there. And I got looking, this black line has a fray on it as well. And if you look, you see daylight down underneath there. That's, dude, whoever manufactured this RV, Sierra Luxury, dude, what were y'all thinking? What are your engineers thinking, man? You might have got a degree in engineering, but you dang sure don't have a degree in common sense. Like, come on, man. They're supposed to be on your spec sheet. Should be 2 grommets right there. Right there. Look at this. Now you got electrical wires all doing the same thing right here. No grommet. Now we got potentially, well, we know we got 2 busted lines in here, but now we have the potential for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 failures right here, plus all this electrical that's eventually going to get chafed, all because y'all couldn't put a grommet. Simple grommet. Figure this out. Take a piece of PVC, run it through there, whatever you need to do, but don't run wires through bare metal. Good God, man. Anyways, well, now we got to trace this down, see where this goes to, which goes back underneath the pan somewhere else, because now I got to find the other end to get one made. All right, well, I think day number 1 of the squatter RV went pretty successful. You know, kind of, I was actually hoping to see somebody get tased, but oh well, or maced or something. Anyways, but nah, just a quick recap. Today, walked into a situation. A gentleman's he's been months trying to get this dude out of there, and had to go through the legal system, let the legal system do what the legal system does. It's a civil matter, so there was no criminal stuff, so it has to go to civil court, just the process, and then getting over there, assessing it, and checking out the systems. The water system is running water, and they needed some running water inside for the guys in there to cleaning it. They needed some to just rinse some stuff off, wash some stuff down. So we do know that the wastewater tanks are completely clogged. They won't even. That's for another time. That's going to probably have to call a plumber in, get a roto-rooter in there or something. We'll figure that out, because I don't deal with shit. And then let's see, the hydraulic system, the 12-volt system. I had to get a new battery for that. The hydraulic system low on fluid. Originally we didn't have a battery to power it, and I already knew we were low on fluid. So once we got the fluid level right, the power restored to the system, then we were able to test the system, find out that we had leaks in the line from a factory defect. And that's a lot about, and guys, if you see something like that on your RV, it's not a question of if it will fail. It will fail. You saw that's a 3-year-old coach. That coach has been parked there, hasn't moved. Line's already failed from very minimal movement, just getting in and out of it, and daily usage. Let's see what else. So got the hydraulic lines off, had to drop the whole belly pan to get back to where those hydraulic lines went to. Luckily, they went to the same cylinder in the kitchen. But while I was underneath there, and I'll show y'all tomorrow when we go back over there, some of the stuff that I want to show y'all, some of the stuff that the factory actually sends out, and you'll be like, holy crap. But yes, these factories, they do what they do. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you. Have no clue. I don't know. It's quality control. I don't know what it is. But yeah, dude, like sending electrical lines through your frame rails with no protection on it, at least a grommet, something. But no, they just send it out, send it on its way. No telling how many of those are like that on the road right now, causing faults, failures, the whole 9 yards. And then you got to drop a belly pan. Guys, this is not cheap to do this stuff. There's a lot of time involved in some of this stuff. Just to replace those hydraulic lines, just the parts alone are going to be $500 just to get the lines replaced. Take them to the hydraulic shop. And Lippert, you can't get them from Lippert. It's proprietary, blah 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 bullshit, but whatever. But no, just take them to it's 1/4 inch hydraulic shop. Got JIC fittings on it, dude. Pretty simple stuff. They crimp them right there at the hydraulic shop and cut the length, the whole 9 yards, and boom, you're done. So we'll do that tomorrow. And then that's pretty much it. Once we get those slide outs in, check the air in the tires, plug that trailer into my Excursion, make sure the 7-way, the blinkers, turn signals working. He's got a temporary permit to haul that for 30 days. So that's kind of where we're at, and get it over to where we're at, where it's going, to where we can actually do a really full assessment on it and chill out. So next week will not be on that trailer. I've got some other stuff going on, so we'll return to that trailer the following week, and then, man, we'll get a bird's eye view and kind of go through that thing pretty good. So appreciate y'all. Tune in tomorrow and see what we got, see what develops out of tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Appreciate you.